Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Said Education Wala, the student of Rehman College, and today I am here with a new topic, and that is the importance of empathy in leadership and teamwork. So I want to discuss this topic with ChatGPT, and you stay here until last, and we will ask a lot of questions from ChatGPT. So let's start. So welcome ChatGPT. How are you?
I'm doing great, Saeed. How are you?
I'm fine. And ChatGPT, today I would like to discuss a new topic,
Okay.
and that is the importance of empathy in leadership and teamwork. Are you ready for this discussion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's
So
an interesting.
if you are ready, then first of all, because my rule is that when I discuss some topic to anyone, then first of all, I want to explain the terminology that used in that topic. So here
Mhm.
is one terminology is used, and that is empathy. So what
Right.
is meant by empathy? Can you explain this to the viewers?
Sure. Empathy means understanding and sharing the feelings of another person. So, in leadership, that means sensing how team members feel, recognizing their perspectives, and responding with care. In remote work, it's extra crucial because you don't see people face to face every day. Without empathy, misunderstandings or disengagement can grow quickly. With empathy, leaders build trust, keep motivation alive, and make sure that folks don't feel invisible.
So ChatGPT, the next question that I'm asked to you is why empathy important in leadership. So first of all, you explain a little leadership, that what is leadership. After that, you explain that why is empathy important in leadership.
Mhm. Sure, empathy is one of the most valuable leadership traits. It helps a leader understand what their people are thinking and feeling so that decisions aren't just top down orders, they're grounded in real human needs. Without empathy, leaders might miss warning signs like burnout or frustration. With empathy, they spot those issues sooner, offer support, and keep morale up. In remote teams, especially where people can feel isolated, empathy keeps folks connected and engaged.
Okay, so is empathy the same as sympathy?
Not quite. Empathy is feeling with someone, trying to understand their perspective. Sympathy is more like feeling for someone, like feeling sorry for their situation, but not necessarily understanding it deeply. In leadership, empathy goes further because it guides actions like changing workloads, checking in regularly, making space for flexible schedules. Sympathy might acknowledge the struggle, but stop there. Empathy pushes towards practical help.
Okay, so why do leaders need to understand their team members?
Because when leaders understand their team, they make better decisions. They communicate in ways that actually land, and they create a workplace where people feel valued. If team members feel unseen, they often disengage, productivity drops, and turnover goes up. Understanding isn't about being soft, it's about being effective. It helps align goals, solve conflicts, and keep motivation strong. especially with remote teams. Small misunderstandings can escalate. So, empathy keeps things grounded and human.
So, how can empathy improve teamwork?
Well, when team members feel genuinely understood, they tend to speak up more, share ideas, admit mistakes without fear. That openness builds trust. And with trust, collaboration just flows easier. Empathy helps avoid blame games, keeps conversations solution focused, and honestly just makes remote work less lonely. People feel like someone actually gets them, and that's when teams really click.
So, how can a leader show empathy?
Yeah, a few ways. Listen actively. Don't just wait to reply. Ask simple check in questions like, how's that workload feeling? Adjust when possible, even small things like deadlines or meeting times. Say out loud that it's okay to speak up. Over time, that consistency shows that it's not performative, it's real care, and that builds loyalty.
Okay, so is listening really that important for an empathetic leader?
Totally. Listening is the foundation. If a leader doesn't listen, empathy just turns into a guess. But when people feel heard, even if nothing changes immediately, they trust that leader more. Listening uncovers hidden blockers like too many tasks, unclear roles, or even interpersonal tension. So problems get fixed instead of just swept under the rug. Basically, listening turns empathy from a vibe into a daily practice. Mhm.
So, the next question that what is actual listening?
Active listening means paying close attention, not just to the words, but to the meaning, tone, and emotions. It means no interrupting, reflecting back what you heard, like, sounds like you feeling overloaded, and giving space instead of jumping in to fix. It also means checking if you got it right, which makes people feel truly heard, not just processed. It's simple, but not easy. It takes patience and practice.
Okay, so ChatGPT, I want to ask the last question, and after that, we will go to the end. So, the question is that what advice would you give to someone who wants to become a better leader?
I'd say start with listening, like really listening. Get curious about what motivates or frustrates your team. Then be consistent. Trust builds when people know your actions will match your words. And admit mistakes when you make them. That vulnerability actually makes you stronger, not weaker. Encourage learning, give clear feedback without humiliation, and make space for different opinions, even the messy ones. So, yeah, listen deeply, act consistently, and keep humanity at the center. That's how good leaders become great.
So, thank you, ChatGPT. This was a very meaningful discussion, and I'm also thankful for sharing insightful thoughts to the viewers, and I'm thankful to the viewers also for seeing this video. And at last, I have one request for the viewers that you must share the video, like the video, and must share your opinion about this topic in the comment section. And we will meet again in the next video with a new topic. Stay with us, and thank you, all of you. So, take care.